let's talk about the two things that I would really stock up on right now that can help you out now and definitely in the future. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Two things right now that I see that you really should have, that honestly that may not be available in the future, or may not be available too much in the future. Number one, obviously, is food, but specifically I would say canned goods. Your canned vegetable, canned meat, now they may not be easy to carry in a bug out bag or a get home bag. But I mean, you may be able to carry a few cans in there, but you can't carry a lot because obviously it's gonna, have more weight to it. But if you're bunkering in, which most people will bunker in before they bug out, depending on the situation you're in, get as many canned goods as you can, and make sure you're rotating. Things, if you had canned goods, from 4 months ago, those should be rotated up by now, and you should keep continuously replacing in the back. And for those of you who've worked in grocery stores before, you know what I mean. You put all the old stuff to the front, and then you put the newer in the back. That's something they teach you, not only in grocery stores. I've actually seen, clothing stores, apparel stores do it too, where you want the old items from last season up front, go ahead and sell them, but the new items from this season, you put them in the back, right? That'll be huge. Even though canned goods really don't have an expiration date, more like a best buy date, but you definitely want to make sure you're getting rid of the older ones first. That's something that it's easy to barter with. Certain things, when you barter, it's like you have to kind of go find it or package it up and then go give it to someone or trade with someone. Well, canned goods is like they're already canned. If you want to, if you're in a bartering scenario and someone says, hey, I need 6 cans of this and I'll give you whatever, well, it's easy just to go take those 6 cans off the shelves and bring them to the person and then receive what you may need back in return. I believe there will be times where someone may be willing to give you a gallon of gas or a couple of gallons of gas or maybe 5 gallons of gas for 6 or 8 cans of food. Very possible. Or vice versa. You may be willing to give someone gas, a few gallons of gas or 5 gallons of gas for maybe even 10 gallons of gas for 6 or 8 cans of food. Great bartering items, easy to, the transaction is easy with certain things. You know what I mean? Or easier with certain things. That's the first thing. And right now, there's been some shortages on the shelves in the recent past, but right now I'm going in stores, I don't see that many shortages in the canned goods aisle. It's pretty well stocked in most places. So now is the time to buy it. Now is the time to buy it, store it, and always remember, if you live in a house with 2, 3 people, whatever, something on the camera right there. Let's see. Make sure you're buying enough for everyone in your household, but also buy a little extra to give away, because there are people out there who, like, literally, they may not be able to get what you have, what you can get, But you also, like we discussed in the past, you have to be able to weed those people out. Know who's telling you the truth about it and who's not. And most of us have family members who don't believe in prepping, so they will probably be the first ones to come knock on the door and say, hey, we're hungry. What do you have to eat? Or we've run out of, freedom seeds, do you have any we can use? Or water, whatever. So definitely make sure you get a little extra. I mean, how hard is it really to go buy your normal groceries that you buy, but then add, maybe 5 or 6 canned goods to the list. I mean, what, 5 or 6 canned goods? You're gonna be spending anywhere from what, maybe $5 to $8. You know, depending on the brand. It's not bad. I mean, we spend $5 or $6 or $8, you know, on coffee, you know, or certain things we don't need. Fast food, you know, most people I know will go drop, I don't know, 11, 12, 13 bucks on a fast food meal that's gonna last them, you know, maybe 10 minutes. And not only that, but it's not even healthy. So it's like we have to prioritize what's more important. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't go out and have fun, eat fast. You know, occasionally eat a little bit of fast food, not too much, but a little bit of fast food, whatever. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying there has to come a point in time where we prioritize. Another thing that, the second thing actually that I would suggest getting right now are freedom seeds. You know, that's something that everyone's going to be in need of. And that would be the one thing that I believe that they will try to take away. Because if they can't take away the boomsticks, they would definitely try to take away the freedom seeds. And they may do it by just basically making sure that they're not manufactured, making sure that they don't get, you know, imported in for those that are imported, or they actually can also just go up in extremely high prices. You know, you may see a particular brand for 20 rounds might cost you $22, but then all of a sudden it might jump up to $50, $60. Who, for all we know, $100. Who knows? But when they get to those times, well, we'll have them. And for those who can't afford to go pay, you know, $50 for 20 rounds, then guess what? You can barter with them. You know, okay, what do you have that I need or that I want? You see what I mean? I mean, here's the thing. In situations like that, most people are going to have something you want or need, and you're going to have something that they want or need. It's just about negotiating at that point. The negotiating skills are going to be huge because you don't want to get taken. You know, so those who have a history in negotiating and sales and things like that, yeah, that experience is definitely going to come in hand. But you want to be fair as much as possible. You know, you don't want to give someone, you know, 30 cans of tuna for, you know, a gallon of gas. You know, that's not even a fair trade. Let's be honest. That's not even a fair trade. So make sure you get those 2 items. And not only that, with the freedom seeds, of course, you're going to need to protect what you have. You know, whether it's your family, your physical bodies of your family, you know, your home, and also, you know, the things you have. You know, you need to protect everything you have for protection, and your food and your water and all of that. Because we already see there are people out there stealing gas now. Who's to say they won't come to your house and try to drill a hole in your tank or siphon from your tank? Because the people are getting, you know, yeah, they're getting locks for the gas tank, but that's not going to stop them from drilling a hole in the tank. So you got to be ready for that. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in the future? That's why we need to get these things now while they're available. So, anyways, do you all have plenty of canned goods, plenty of freedom seeds? Because I'm telling you, they're going to be like gold in the future. If you don't, go get them now. And where would you recommend getting these items? Regular grocery store? Regular I guess, sports place, or a place that sells freedom seeds, boomsticks? Where are you going to get all this stuff at? Any recommendations? Let me know in the comments. And do you feel prepared right now? Also, let me know that in the comments. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe to this channel. And as always, get ready, stay ready. God bless.